Welcome to the Groupery. In this demo, we'll answer those questions. Just how does the Groupery get rid of all those countless checks that have to be processed and phone trees and email chasing? We're going to show you. We'll start with the typical scenario where a few volunteer group leaders have adopted the Groupery and they've created their group site. In this case, we'll demonstrate a school. And typically, they want to organize a couple key events, and they've created those events in the Groupery, and now they've invited the rest of the community. We'll start from the perspective of a family in the school community. This is the Sarah Smith family. And Sarah would typically receive an email notification when the school is announcing that, for example, the family barbecue is coming up. And clicking through from that email will take Sarah to her family dashboard. And what you'll see here in the family dashboard is the calendar of what's happening in Sarah's groups and a lot of flyers. In the Groupery, flyers are a cool thing. They do all the heavy lifting that's involved in group organization, and they're the way that Sarah's family gets more involved with the groups that they participate in. So we can see here the family barbecue flyer, for example, and if I go in, I can click and check out the basic information on the event, who's coordinating it, when is it happening, and I make a decision on whether my family wants to attend, and even whether we want to go help them out. They have some key volunteer positions that they're looking for 4 burger flippers, 5 setup people, and in my case, I'll go ahead and set up my husband for flipping burgers, and then I fill out my order form for my family. So if there are 4 people in the family, we'll take 4 tickets, we'll take 4 main dishes, and maybe a couple of small t-shirts for the kids. Sounds pretty cool. Now the great thing about these sign-up and payment order forms is that they are totally customizable, and that's a critical thing because no 2 events or activities are the same. So the basic process is that you go through your in-tray and you get the news through the flyers of what's going on in the groups, and you sign up and you make your orders and you fill up your calendar, and eventually you have some items to pay for. And at that point, the site behaves more or less like a typical e-commerce site, except the money is going directly to your group. And rather than just having the check and cash options that you're probably used to now, we also offer an online payment option through PayPal. That PayPal revenue lands directly into your account. We've found that about 80% of the users choose to have the online payment option versus cash or check once it's available. And the upside here of PayPal is that perhaps your volunteer accountant doesn't get 500 checks now, but maybe 50 or 100. So what you've just seen is the 21st century alternative to digging through kids' backpacks for flyers, cluttered refrigerators, cluttered bulletin boards, and it all seems pretty slick and straightforward, except the real beauty is in the magical transformation that's happening behind the scenes, which is that the volunteer group coordinator just got their life back. All they had to do is create the flyer and sit back and let the Groupery software handle email notifications, reminders for people who haven't signed up, reminders for people who have signed up and have made a commitment to volunteer. And at some point, the volunteer coordinator is going to go visit their dashboard for this flyer that they're organizing, and they can see how the orders are coming and get a summary of who's paid and how much money has been taken in, and even download a detailed order report of exactly who has ordered what, and totals. And this is really the only spreadsheet now that the coordinators have to deal with. It's the one that we create for you. Now you can see the group sites are organized into a hierarchy of subgroups, so they truly reflect the real-life organization that they represent. The subgroups each come with a lot of cool tools like group email lists that are archived, news pages, document sharing, and an online directory. So this is really a great way to get a better idea of the 28 names that you forgot about at the meeting last night, and even a way to see where people live and how I might arrange a carpool to get to the next meeting. There are a lot of useful features that we offer at the Groupery, but too many to show in this short video. But one last feature we would like to tell you about is a great way to raise money for your group. You may have noticed the sponsors rotating through the right-hand side of the web pages. They represent family-run businesses within your group that would love to have a way to promote themselves to your community, to your group, and help the group raise money at the same time. They also represent local merchants in your community that would like to reach your community and help you raise money in parallel. We have a simple 3-step process for creating a Go Local sponsorship that allows the sponsor to be present within your group site web pages and group emails for your group and for other groups and families in your local area. They create a profile page like this one, and they'll also have special promotions and clickable coupons that your users would love to see on your site. Our Go Local sponsorship program allows your groups to share a direct percentage of sponsorship revenues simply by using your group site. The Groupery's simple sponsorship creation and online payment collection makes this easy. We believe that Go Local is a really great win-win concept that will help you deepen your existing ties with your family-run businesses and the local merchants in your community. I hope this has answered your questions about the Groupery. Please feel free to follow us on Twitter, to visit our Facebook page, or to visit our blog.